in other words, they're trying to break the scriptures. They're trying to break His will. All right, you can't do that. All right, so I did a lesson earlier today live on response to the elder apostles, response to vocab alone and Captain Cesario debate, and Cesario was cutting that man. All right, he tried to gaslight, tried to make it seem foolish that we essentially want, some type of revenge for what we've gone. And that just shows you the type of the thought. Well, it shows you how they feel about us and our plight here and all the suffering that we went through. So I think the basis of his argument, some of the points was, if the Edomite don't do what you want them to do in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna put them to death. He was right. That's Obadiah 1:18. Okay. And what you find out is that this guy and other guys like him, these apologists, Christians, they're not even Christians. All right. They're not even theologians. Okay. Because somebody goes to the word theologian, because you're supposed to. It's about theo is what God. Ology is logic. So you're supposed to know the Most High, and it's obvious they don't. So you got
the online etymology dictionary definition of the word theologian. It says a petty or paltry theologist is a All right. Going into the word theology, it says the science of religion, study of God and His relationship with humanity.
Right. So, and it's obvious that vocab alone, these crony Christians, they don't have absolutely no idea how the Lord deals with humanity. Even though the scriptures say that the scriptures are plain, all right, they plain to the righteous, all right, and they're not going to understand. Okay.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 2, and it reads, it says, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities." So, like the point of this day is that Israel is the only nation that the Lord is known, and that the Lord is dealt with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because when you go into that word science, it comes from the Latin, I believe, sense. All right, which is just another way of saying to know. All right, it's just knowledge, and obviously they don't know the Heavenly Father. Okay, because what vocab is. He's not a theologian, all right? Really, a lot of those scholars, they become atheists when they figure out the truth, all right? The Lord allowed them to figure out the truth. They become atheists, okay? Not only, because really they're skeptics. They're skeptics of the doctrine. They're skeptics of the rights of the apostles. They're skeptics of everything, really, because they find out that this book is for children. Okay, cool.
This book of Psalms, chapter 147, and verse 19, and it reads, "He showeth His word unto Jacob, His statutes and His judgments unto Israel."
Right? Okay. Go ahead.
He hath not dealt
According
so
to
with any
Bible.com,
nation.
Psalm chapter 147 verses 19 to 20 KJV. He sheweth His word unto Jacob, His statutes and His judgments unto Israel.
It recorded everything. Yeah, that's that Google, man. See? Yeah, Satan, man. Oh, let me put my phone on. Yeah.
Right.
Book of Psalms, chapter 147, and verse 20. "He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for His judgments, they have not known them. Praise be the Lord."
See, they don't know the Lord's judgments. All right? Nobody outside the chosen elect understands the Lord's judgments. Okay?
13, I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Oh, they hate this. You see? They try to flip it any other way than what it says. It says it clear. He that leadeth someone into captivity, they don't go into captivity. As the scripture said, God is not mine. That which a man soweth, that shall he also reap. All right, so these people are thinking, these Christians, modern day Christians, are trying to make the Most High a liar. Okay? By what? Taking away from the written word. And guess what's going to happen to them? The curse, which is written in the scriptures, is going to fall them. You see? So they're really playing with fire. Okay?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
See, and that's plain as day. So they murdered, they raped, they robbed us. All right? They've done heinous things to us. All right? They castrated us, cut off our man parts, cut off the female parts, cut the babies out of the stomach. That's history. You see, that's something you can never escape from. Okay? That's why they're trying to. That's why they're trying to critical race theory. All right? You see, to add to the hurt, you would believe, they would let us rest from that, but now they're acting like it never existed. So they want to change the school books in Texas, in the school, all right, to say that we were essentially immigrants or refugees, whatever the term they use nowadays, all right. Now, doing that was the biggest phenomenon of this millennium, which was slavery, the transatlantic slave trade, which built this country, all right, and it enriched a whole lot of Edomites, a whole lot of white people who are part of the 1%ers. You see, the blood and sweat and tears of our forefathers. Okay?
It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right. So I did a lesson early on this, and my brothers allowed this because I didn't sound to it, but this is the patience and the faith of the saints. We can't wait for this, man. You see? Catch a dog. What do you say?
No.
Choke. Choke. Right. He said, it's my pleasure. That it's gonna be our pleasure to put you Edomites down, man. All right, and to kick y'all ass in the kingdom. Okay, that is our heritage. And the scriptures say that in the Psalms, the 2nd chapter. That's our heritage. To put you nations in subjection. Because look what y'all doing in the earth right now. Y'all running amok while all the earth, starting with the so-called white man. All right, poverty is at the highest levels it's ever been in world history. All right, people are suffering that don't even need to suffer. You got people living high on the hog, so to speak, all right, who living lavishly rich for no reason, just to have it, all right, wasting money while people are suffering on the earth. And the scripture said in Proverbs, and I'm gonna listen to the slide, that, I don't know, wild voice or something like that, yeah, but, is it 28 one? Where it says the rich of the
29 right there.
29.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2, and it reads, "But the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice."
Right, so that's what we're speaking of. We're speaking of the kingdom of heaven. All right, a world to come, a future world, beyond this era, beyond this age. All right, where people are gonna thrive. There ain't gonna be no poverty in the earth. All right, there ain't gonna be no sex trafficking, human trafficking. All right, there ain't gonna be no pedophiles on the earth. Okay, all that shit is gonna be done away with. Okay, go ahead.
Like speaking of pedophiles, speaking of pedophiles, pedos, you had the CEO of Enterprise Fitch.
Yeah.
He just got arrested for being a worker sex trafficking.
Yeah, because those dudes are lewd and just weird as hell, man. All right, those dudes are just weird as hell, man. All these fucking Edomites have just been ruling for the last few hundred years, man. They just been weird, man. Doing all type of weird stuff in the earth, man. Exactly.
Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right, and that's what we're waiting on. We're rooting for the righteous, okay? Which is the Lord, our Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, all right? The anointed saint, the deliverer, all right? And he's gonna come on this planet, all right, and put down all his enemies and all that oppose him, okay, and set up the righteous, all right? He's gonna set up a righteous rulership, a righteous law that's gonna go forth throughout the whole earth, man, all right?
So, like, if I may, we were kind of discussing with these Christian apologists, especially like vocab alone, you know, have a problem with us having servants and slaves, handmaids, and the king. So, you know what I mean? But according to this scripture right here, right? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. All right. So guess what? They're gonna be more happy, just like the brother said.
Yeah, they're gonna be happy to serve us. They're gonna be happy to lick the dust from our feet. And I hope I got a whole lot of sand in my toes too.
It says, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, so people are mourning. You see uprisings at the highest scale you've ever seen. They actually got a day, an international day of protest. So you can't tell me that's all over the world. That's worldwide. That's global. You never seen nothing like that in history, right? Why are people protesting? Why? Because the rainforests are shot, the oceans are shot, all right? The coral reefs are depleted, okay? You got endangered species, different animals going on endangered species list. Not to even mention, we're supposed to be at the top of the food chain, okay? We're supposed to be using the earth to help us for our healing, the herbs for our healing. Now we using synthetics because of the so-called white man in his system, because it's all for profit. So everything is essentially corporate interests, and that's a recipe for fucking disaster, man. These corporations take over; they don't give a fuck about what they do to the environment. But the same leaders and people at the corporation, they want to bring in this sea change, climate change, and then they want to regulate how you live life. All right? Oh, you can't eat too much meat. You can't do this. Okay? So it's hypocrisy at the highest fucking level. And see, they don't know to what degree that they're offending, all right? And the repercussions for it is going to be very severe. So severe that they don't even we can't even fathom the power of the judgment that's coming. Okay?
This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 19. Back on what you were saying about how we are waiting for more. So this is what we're striving for, is the righteous rulership. It says, for the earnest expectation of the creature, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God.
Yeah, see the earnest expectation of the creature. All right? So even your regular, the sons of men, even the sons of men, all right? You got the classifications of men. The sons of the wicked, they don't give a fuck about the earth, okay? It's just another ploy for them to come in and expand for expansion, all right? All they know is colonialism. All they know is wantonness and taking, like the scriptures say in heaven, and is as death, okay? And can never have enough, all right? That's who they are. And then you got the sons of men, all right, who are going through oppression, and the sons of God who are going through oppression, all right? More so the sons of God are going through oppression. And then you got the rest of the world. You know, we don't really care. But, read it again. And I'm gonna let y'all ride.
Yeah, that's what we're reading.
Romans 8 and 19 again, it says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God.
So they've been waiting for the sons of God, okay? The world is waiting for the sons of God. And that's what the world needs. This devil, so-called whiteness, useless, all right? In every way possible, it's useless, okay? They have no mercy, no empathy, no sympathy, any like that. You know? If you're not mad, man, something's fucking wrong with you, man. Something is fucking wrong with you.
Precept.
Go ahead, you got it.
It's Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
Yep, and a lot of people don't understand, like, okay, so you're supposed to be fucking mad, all right? But it says a gift destroyed the heart. So people are complacent with what? Materialistic gain. That's why people don't say shit. You know, as long as their lives okay, and they got their retirement plan or whatever, and their thing, and they can plan for the future, they don't give a fuck about what really is at stake. You see, and especially among you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They feel like if one nigga be a billionaire, then everybody made it. That's not true. That's not fucking true. Okay? Just because one slimy sleazeball ass nigga made it to become a, you see what the nigga will get him too, but that just recently the nigga Floyd Mayweather, man, giving $100,000 to for armory or weapon, whatever, towards this thing that's going on in the so-called Middle East, which is West Asia. Yeah, man, just gave $100,000 to some shit. You know, for an effort, a cause that this so-called white man is pushing, that this Edomite is pushing. Okay? But I digress. Go back. Slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's book of Romans, chapter 8, also in verse 19. But in the NLT, and it reads, for all creation is waiting eagerly for that future day when God will reveal who his children really are.
See? And that's what? It's a manifest.
Yeah.
Right? So, and what? That's going to happen. But it's going to happen in the most dire, the most messed up situation. All right? 2 Corinthians 16, like 73 or something like that. You know? People ain't going to know until it's full-blown chaos in the streets. Okay? Then shall my chosen be known. Okay? So, and then it's going to be a swelling number of Israelites who are going to be put to death who have actually know the truth. You see? But the Lord is going to be with the elect. It's going to be a remnant of elect members who are of the nation of Israel. And that day is going to be known that we are elect. The elect. Okay?
It's the book of Romans, chapter 8, and verse 19, NLT. For all creation is waiting eagerly for that future day when God will reveal who his children really are.
Right, starting with as the brother said, the elect on this side, but in the kingdom, you know, the whole house of Israel will be saved, right? I got another precept, Ezekiel 39 in verse 23. I'll start at verse 22. It says, I started at verse 21. It says, and I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall know my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. So the house of Israel shall know that I am Yahweh, their power, from that day forward.
Yes, the Lord is going to turn our captivity right before our eyes. And we're going to know it's the Heavenly Father. And the heathen going to know that, damn, it was the hand of God. It had to be God. That's how man the Lord going to get down. He going to get down, man. All right? You got it.
That's how he hardened Pharaoh's heart, and same thing he do to Esau. Verse 23, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity.
Yeah, because right now, they believe that they did it on their own merit. You didn't do it on your own damn merit. All right? You see how great we are? You see the name of the games? All right? You know, but they're going to understand, like, damn, that was the Lord that did that. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, because they trespassed against me, therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies.
Yeah. So the Lord hid his face from us, right? And gave us over to our enemies. You see? And that's why our enemies are able to do what they want to. Okay? Because the Lord had become an enemy to the nation of Israel because of our transgressions. All right?
Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies, so fell they all by the sword. It says, according to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions have I done unto them and hid my face from them. Verse 25, the title is Israel Restored. It says, therefore thus saith Yahweh power, now will I bring the captivity of Jacob and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel. And will be jealous for my holy name. And that's going to go ahead.
Being jealous for his holy name. See? So what you got to say to that, vocab? So the Lord said he's a jealous power. And he that touched the apple of his eye, right? Kind of, you know. So what you got to say to that? So the Lord said the one that says that the Lord is the vengeance is in his heart. So what can you say to that? And then Revelations, the 19th chapter, that puts the icing on the cake. It tells you exactly what the Lord's going to do, all right, when he comes back. Okay? And then, for the love of me, that's why I say, they're skeptics. They ain't no theologians. Y'all no fucking theologians, man. Y'all are skeptical of the doctrine, of the real, true, sound doctrine, which is being preached all over the four corners of the earth, man. All right? Y'all fucking skeptical. And especially modern day theologians, because we know a lot of scholars, I know a lot of scholars who became atheists. They don't believe in this. They don't believe that there's a God, because what? This book don't say everybody can be saved. All right? And we know, vocab, you're a fucking agent, and really you're a walking offense, man. All right? You can't come to us with that bullshit, man. All right? Go ahead, you got it.
So the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, and verse 3, and it reads, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
They worried about us kicking their ass in the kingdom. What did the Lord say? It said, "In the slain of the Lord shall be many." All right. So how the hell you gonna be? How you gonna try to come at us for coming out of the scriptures, man? And somebody, if you can't get that Isaiah 8:20, but this proves who you are. The more it gets closer, the more the Spirit start to reveal who you fucking people are, man. All right. And y'all the enemy. Y'all the devil, man. All right. So go ahead.
It says, and of the people there was none with me.
Right. See, because the Lord's going to break them by himself. We know one ain't going to destroy the earth by himself, but how much more the Lord? The scripture say he shall not meet thee as a man. That's Isaiah 47. That means he's going to come as an angelic being. Okay? Revelation 1:7. It says that the Lord shall come in a cloud, all right, and every eye shall see him, and they shall bewail him, right? They made fun of us when we said the Lord was going to crack the sky and he was going to come out from outer space, but the scriptures tell you that. All right, that's 2 Ezra, the 14th chapter. He said, yeah, you know, and they call it spookism. Okay, you won't really be spooked in that time. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
It says, for I will tread them in my anger.
Yep. So the Lord gonna be angry. That's what all you didn't think. The Lord only got one emotion. All right. He's just happy all the time. With all the shit that's going on in the world, how can you be happy? The Lord is pissed beyond all imagination right now. The scripture says eyes show it's gonna be red. And the scripture says he's gonna be well. He's gonna be well like a travailing woman or something like that. You know. So the Lord is coming and he's going to be war ready. That's a lesson. The Lord is coming and he's war ready. Okay?
It says, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury.
Right.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
What you got to say to that? What you gonna say to that? That's the Lord. And then the Lord said, I come to back that up. Matthew 10:17, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. 10. No, the Lord said.
Matthew 10:17, so like Matthew 10:17. methodical.
Listen, I come to sin. I come not to sin. It's all my bad. They got 12. Go ahead.
Just the book of Psalms 7, starting at verse 9. Psalm 7 and 9 says, "Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous of the Most High triumph the hearts and reigns."
So that's the wickedness of the wicked is being called. And it seems like, okay, you down with the wicked, right? He endorsed what's happening over there in Israel. They just doing what they gotta do, right? No matter how many civilians get blown to smithereens, or how many hospitals get blown to smithereens. But now they come with the narrative, if you say anything about what they're doing, whether it's a crime or not, right? They're gonna oust you, okay? They're gonna cancel you, okay? But we're wrong for saying that, oh, the Lord is going to give us, he's going to recompense our enemies for the troubles that they've done to us.
So in St. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34, it reads, "Think not that I," this is red letter too, by the way. "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword."
What you got to say to that? That's is it red letter? No. That's red letter. So what part of this doctrine y'all going to change now? The words, focus on Ephesians, on Galatians, the Gentiles. No, it ain't talking about what you think it's talking about. Oh man. Well, we know exactly who it's talking about. Because we understand the history. That's why they don't. That's why they say the Apocrypha is not canon. When they got the history of us becoming Gentiles in the flesh. During the Hasmonean dynasty, under the rule of Antiochus Epiphanes.
They'll believe that that deed or the law of Moses or Enoch. They'll believe in those books, but when it comes down to the Bible and what's written in the Bible, they'll say some of the stuff is not true.
No, some of those Christians denounce those. But they denounce those books and the words that come out of the scriptures. So the scriptures cannot be broken. You cannot break what's soundly put together. And the scripture said his word is perfect. And he said his word is sure. It's a sure word.
Book of Psalm chapter 50 and verse 16. "But unto the wicked the Most High said, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes?"
Perfect. Right. What are you doing to declare the Lord's statutes? You're not standing on what he's saying. You're taking away. It's obvious, clear as day that you're taking away from the scriptures. But now we don't have, they supported us because we say we're going to have slaves in the kingdom. The scriptures say that's going to be in Stronghold. You know, Shai. That's our inheritance. We're going to inherit the Edomites. That's also in Jeremiah 49, but you got Psalms, the second chapter, and you can jump straight to one of them. It says, if thou ask,
Psalm 50 and 16. "But unto the wicked the Heavenly Father said, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes? For that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth."
right, you take the Lord's covenant in your mouth, all right? But you pick and choose what you want to put out. And Paul said himself, he should not to declare the gospel. All of it, okay? All of it, all right? Because guess what? The rulership, kingdom of heaven, and the rulership, righteous rulership, and slavery is according to the Bible. All right, so the Lord says out his own mouth. Old Testament, New Testament, you choose. Rock, you choose. Which one you want to use today? All
17. Seeing thou hatest instruction,
Right, you hate instruction.
and castest my words behind thee.
Now, who are strange from who that's you so that's you vocab alone. Right? The Edomites don't exist. When clearly we still under the Roman rule. All right? We knew the Romans. We know the Romans ruled the ancient empire. All right? We know the Romans were the Edomites. Okay? And they're still that power structure. They have reestablished the Roman power structure in society. That's why you niggas can't get ahead. You wonder why you can't get ahead. And you wonder why you act like crabs in the bucket. Right? Because it's called culture creation. They got you niggas to what? Entertainment. Right? They cast spells on you niggas. So a lot of you niggas under witchcraft. Okay? A lot of you niggas can't even control your own emotions. You see? And then when you look at somebody that look like you, your brother, you want to kill him. Why is that? Because you niggas are under a spell, man. Go ahead.
Verse 18. It says, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentedest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Right. So that's what's happening with the so-called white man. All right. He gives his mouth to evil. And the scripture says he's speaking against the heavens. He's speaking against the Most High. You see? Thou framest deceit. What the hell have they been doing with their policies and all this shit? They're coming against the Most High, man. Homosexuality, they giving marriage to them, but we don't get shit in society, bro. And y'all finna see when
It's not only the homosexuals, it's all the immigrants from India,
Yeah, we cover all of that,
from
bro.
Mexico. They, man, dog, like they come from all over the world. They come into here and then they don't need the black man no more.
yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't need the black no man no more because they got the Mexicans, they got the Asians, and then not to say that I'm trying to be biased against
No,
a certain like a certain, you know what I'm saying, ethnic group or anything like that. I'm just telling the truth.
Right.
They like they moving the people from India here. They moving the people from Mexico here. They moving the people from all these foreign Asian countries here.
Right.
Because they don't need the black man no more. Because once they're here, they naturalize them as citizens.
Yeah. They ain't giving them benefit.
Yeah.
I see that.
$400,000 per person.
That's great.
$400,000 per person to come over here and live. Instead of the Americans that's already here,
Right. Take care of
who
it.
suffer,
Right.
who live in poverty under the fucking bridge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. We was just talking about that earlier. Yeah, bro.
I feel you, but the one thing I want to tell you, brother, is that instead of calling melanated Venus niggas, because some of them are, but even though that they are, they still brothers, all brothers, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I never call you nigga because you ain't a nigga. You another melanated being.
Right. It's the who it fits. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but still, I wouldn't use that terminology because that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not it. But
Yeah, no, I get
I
what
feel
you're
where you
saying.
come from, though.
I get what you're saying. Hey, y'all be easy. It's a spirit, okay?
I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. And
Yeah. So it says, ask me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. You think Yahushua is not salivating at the mouth at how much of the forces of the Gentiles plus the Gentiles themselves are going to come in, and that he's going to have control over. If you think he don't want that, then you out your mind. Because hey, he's just like his father. The scripture says Yahweh was a man. How much more his son? And then how much more the son who's taking the kingdom for his father? Come on, man. Y'all not paying attention to what's being said in the scripture. Okay? You playing a deadly game, man. You playing yourself, too.
it says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
Right. So what is that? What is that? What does that say? Right? Since you're a theologian, what is that saying? Okay? That's clearly conquest. Okay? That's clearly the Lord speaking of a conqueror, and not only just conquering land, but conquering people themselves, man. All right, himself.
It says, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
Yep, we're gonna break them with a rod of iron. They got a problem with us saying we're gonna dash their little people into stones. But they've done worse. We ain't even done anything close to the so-called white man, to anyone outside of our nation. We do more heinous crimes to ourselves than the people even dare go over into a white community. You see? But they got a problem with the Lord saying that we're gonna get vengeance and he's gonna exact vengeance. Well, you gotta take that up with the Most High. Y'all about to get on shot. Okay? Only thing is, we're in agreement with what the Lord said. And we're not ashamed. See, you're not going to gaslight us and make us feel guilty. See, what you really want to do is, you want us to incriminate ourselves. So when the hammer do come down, and Esau, the so-called white man, come down with great wrath, you want to be like, oh, it's them over there. Listen to what they're saying. Well, they're saying they want to take people and kill them and do all this other stuff. No, we know we ain't supposed to. If we even think about doing some crazy shit in this society, the Lord himself is going to punish us. It says, rise up to the prey, wait upon me. Yes, somebody get that.
Hey, but you got these other camps, these other carnal camps, all right, that's really forwarding the affliction, you know, as it pertains to the persecution and stuff. You know, with them carrying guns and cans and being carnal rather than spiritual. That's putting a negative light on the truth, you know. Right.
Well, I mean, but the outside, you know, the outside, they can look at it. They can look at it like, oh, you identify as what? Israelite?
Yeah, not supposed to make not supposed to make but yeah, it's on fall.
This is Revelation chapter 18. I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven.
Who sins? America sins. So you can't tell me America has not done, doesn't have a rap sheet as long as a century, a 4th century, half a millennium. You say half a millennium, that makes sense. Hey, half a millennium, 4 centuries. God damn, you got a rap sheet as long as, and even longer than that. You see? So your rap sheet is long. All right? That hatred, it manifests your hatred. We witness your hatred. You see? And what it really is nothing but a result of your hatred, us rising up. You see? Because eventually it has to come to an end, and that's what's going to come.
It says, and the Most High has remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Right, so reward her even as she has rewarded you. So if y'all gave us nothing but hate, and if y'all did nothing but murder us, castrate, cut off our body parts, parade us in the streets, lie and say that we rape white women, because that was the truth. That was big. That was heavy. They would use that as propaganda. I know chicks around there raping white people. All right, now you might have isolated cases, but there were more white men raping so-called Negro and Latino Native American men and children. So fuck you.
It was actually punishing Jake and punishing Jake back at the time just for being accused of undressing a woman with their eyes. You know?
Yeah, you couldn't even look. Jim Crow said you had to run. If a white woman was walking down on the same sidewalk as you had to run across the street and jump in the ditch. Now tell me I'm fucking lying. And you tell me that ain't fucking hatred. You can't justify us saying that we're savages and we're incompetent and we're beast-like men. You justify that with pseudoscience. All right? Through these different institutions like the Gallup Institute. All right?
Wasn't it in the Constitution that we agreed to first?
It's still here.
So they use that as a means to justify their hatred.
It says, reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her word.
Right, so this place is going to get double what they've done to the children. Okay? They're going to get double. See? They're going to take that up to court. That's what the scripture said. See, but they're supposed to be theologians. They're supposed to understand God, His laws, and His ways. But you not understand His ways and you say it all. You know, that's the Old Testament. This Jesus way. You know, the New Testament is not all about that. It's not about all that shit. You sadly say. All right, it's the worst. It's gonna be the worst bloodshed that the world's ever.
It says, in her cup, in the cup which she has filled, fill to her cup.
Right, the cup that which He has filled. So before it is the affliction. That cup is the indignation of the Lord. So it's gonna be filled to her. You see? What does that mean, okay? That gotta be an imagination, imaginary place. If you come to the space where these Christians are coming from, that's Revelation 18, that's imaginary. To them, they just say it happened already. Oh, it happened already. You know? So where's this great Babylon that the world's supposed to know and witness and have for an example of wickedness? And it's completely desolated and destroyed and nothing is able
without mercy.
Y'all skeptics. Then y'all become skeptics. Right? In the doctrine. Okay? What's written. Most scholars become atheists. You can actually research that. And they know every lick of the Bible. I'm trying to tell you, they become atheists. They become skeptics of the doctrine of what the scriptures say. They become skeptics of all the writings. Okay?
James 2 and 13, for he shall have judgment without mercy that have shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Mercy rejoiceth against judgment. So if you've been a merciful person, when judgment comes, you can rejoice, you know. And then, you know, like when they come against us with judgment, we've been innocent, we've been, you know, found, innocent, you know.
Because souls within the righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance, he shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
Right.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. It says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
See?
It's like
Yeah, you reap what you sow. It's just that simple. It's the laws of the universe, man. You sow wickedness, you're going to reap the same. You sow righteousness, you're going to reap righteousness.
It says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons.
Hey, so God doesn't care who you are, what reputation you have. You know? They just say the Edomites are done away with it. So now who the judgment fall on?
right.
Like, I'm not an Edomite, like
Well, those are smart African those people over there. It's called the Palestinians.
Neverland, yeah.
They call it Edomites. They gonna fall on them. But Esau, the way he has his laws, you know what I mean? His laws actually command this person of the land. He has loopholes. You see that only the top elite or the people who know about, right? But they're all Edomites. You see, so if they break the law, they know how to wiggle their way out of punishment. All right, but the Lord doesn't change. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what had Diddy fucked up. You know, I mean, bring it up, whatever. But a lot of it, you know, that's what. I wouldn't call him a man bad. No, but this is what of Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15, and it reads, "That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the heavenly Father Yahweh requireth that which is past." You see, so everything that you have done, you can't just, yeah, come on. You can't just wash it away with your laws, okay? There's no loophole to the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, all right? You see? So you have a set judgment, all right? And even what you did in the past, all right? The Lord's going to require it.
Right. Hey, because they still bringing Nazis to justice, you know, for the so-called Holocaust, you know. So it's like if Esau ain't gonna give you no type of leeway or say, you know, statute of limitations in terms of judgment, you know, he'll still bring you to justice. Like how much more so the Most High?
He can alter the law, depending on how he sees fit. He can alter the law, and he can prosecute you how he sees fit. That's what they've been doing. That's what they've been doing. They get to alter the law how they see fit, and they get to come after who the hell they want to come after. You know?
This is Isaiah chapter 14 and I'm starting at verse 1. It says, "For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel."
You got a problem with that? You know, I guess it changed in the New Testament, right? But the way I mean, well, you know, Paul mentioned that all Israel is going to be saved. You know,
and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, which is the Israelite land. It says, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yeah, they do cleave to them.
Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall...
The scriptures, it switches and jumps. Okay? So we're gonna possess, make our own servants and handmaids. The scripture said Israel's gonna rest. Okay? That's gonna be our rest. But what we can find conclusive is that with Micah 2, that we're going to have, and then we just read Psalms, the 2nd chapter. All right? And then there's other scriptures that qualify that the nation, the heathen, is going to be in captivity. Okay? It literally says that Esau shall go into captivity. Okay? It literally says the name. I mean, so what? The Edomites are in, they gotta be in slavery right now, right? They serving whoever's the head of the state of Israel. No, that's not happening. All right, that's gonna happen.
Says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
Right, so Esau, right?
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Read that last part again. Note that line. They shall take the captives.
They shall take them captives, whose captives they were. They shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
That's how you put it. All right. Well, yeah. All right. So we're gonna take our captives captive. All right. So the slave master is gonna become the slave. All right. And the slave is gonna become the master essentially. All right. That's what we read Revelation the 13th chapter, the 9th verse. Okay. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right. He didn't kill him with the sword. She must be killed with the sword. It says must. Right. So you gotta pay attention to those words. Words must, shall. All right. But that means it's going to happen. And there ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. There ain't no other interpretation. It says must, it says shall. Okay?
That's why the scriptures say plowmen shall overtake the reaper. You know, we the ones that's plowing. The plowman is the worker, the slave. And the reaper is the one that reaps the harvest. And the plowman,
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
They shall rule over their oppressors. Where you at?
Isaiah 14 and
Oh, 2 months. No, that's the Old Testament. Okay.
Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the day.
That's messed up. Oh, that's the Old Testament. No, we're not even gonna worry about that. That's just the Old Testament. That's crazy.
There's future prophecies in the Old Testament. That haven't come to pass.
And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear.
Yeah, so who's going through what sorrow? Okay? Like, what are you Christians, but especially Israelite Christians? Like, so-called white people as Christians. We know, you got the Bible Belt Christian, go hardcore,
And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy...
What do y'all need rest from? Okay? What do Christians need rest from? Okay? You didn't endure, your ancestors didn't come here during the transatlantic slave trade. You're not descendants from slaves, right? You wasn't systematically broken down and deprived, thrown into a corner in society and put in ghettos in every city in America. Like, what do you have to say? Okay? We know what we point at us and said we the wicked. See, they promote sexuality in their songs and all this other stuff. You know, we the ones that need him.
It says, and from the hard bondage where thou was made to serve.
Right. So I mean, I guess these Christians, a lot of these Christians who serve bondage. Right. I was talking about the Old Testament. No, that's talking about the Israelites, because the scriptures let you know that the Israelites are still in captivity. All right. Like Jeremiah 30, like 16. I'm sorry, y'all can go with y'all. Yeah, so let's get a couple of books in the next one.
It says, I'm gonna skip down to verse 6. It says, he who smote the people in wrath, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
We had that. You know, that was Esau. A continual stroke. He hadn't stopped since he came to the shores of America. Even Cristobal Colon, or Cristobal Colon, he said himself he couldn't even put down the sword. You think the Edomites would have put down the sword? No. They got they got what they stole. They got to maintain it. So they haven't put down their sword since they got to the shores.
Right. The scripture say by that sword shall that live. You know, that means to sustain life. So they have to constantly use the sword to go to war to sustain what they have.
And that was Esau's blessing. The brother was referring to Esau's blessing. It's Genesis the 27th chapter, the 40th verse. And then when you read Hebrews 11 and 20, it says Isaac blessed his sons according to things that were going to happen in the future, roughly paraphrased. Hebrews 11 and 20. It blessed them according to things that come.
Also, the scripture, when you go to Genesis 25, it says how the elders should serve the young.
That's the king. I mean, they have the responsibility
yeah.
during the time of King David. But that was 40 years to the south. And then how David ruled, you know.
It says, he that ruled the nations in anger and is persecuted and none hindereth.
Right. He that what?
He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth.
Right, so ain't nobody gonna stop the persecution when it comes. See, this is what this is. See, don't get twisted. Everybody's afraid. They know deep down that there's gonna be a record. Especially when they look at your neighborhood. And that's why they use the entertainment world to put you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to sleep. Alright? Because you can't forget when the uprising of Nat Turner, when that happened, post Nat Turner, they brought laws in, right? 1832, the House of Delegates, I think in Virginia, it had been Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. The House of 1832 House of Delegates, and basically they said that they were going to take, basically in my own words, they were going to take anything spiritual. They was going to not allow you so-called Negroes to be enlightened. Okay, that's an actual thing that they talked about. Okay. So when you come to the 1900s, they had something GIQ, General Intelligence Division, or something to the extent of that, and that was headed by Chad. Okay, before COINTELPRO, they were surveilling Jake even in the 1920s. Okay, so there's always been a fear embedded inside Esau. All right, because they know, all right, that they got this guilt, all right, but we know that's the Lord. No, it's before that. It's the General Intelligence
chapter, 3rd verse, from what Brother brought earlier, Revelation 18th chapter, about our sins reaching unto heaven. So this is Nahum 1 and 3. It says, the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua. It says, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power. Right, so the Lord, he's slow to anger. He'll let you rack up the sins, rack up your iniquity. And that's when he really want to fuck you up, is when you do that. For us, we get chastened immediately for going off. But Esau and, and two-thirds of Israel, they can commit iniquity with impunity, man. But the Lord is doing that for a reason. He's preserving it.
Because you bringing in the ultimate judgment.
Right.
Some justified. So we're like, look, they were like, no, Lord, don't do. How much blood you got on your hands? You see all that?
And I let you, I gave you ample time to repent. Hey, on down, you want to never go.
It says, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Acquit means to
Yeah.
It means to let free of all charges. All right? The Lord is not going to do that with Esau. He's not going to get off the hook and right off into the sunset. Did all this fucking wickedness, and then he just get to, walk away all willy-nilly.
No,
It don't work like that.
no, he gonna give us the kingdom, get all the blessings.
Right.
No, yeah. And then we have to forgive them.
Yeah.
Like, we don't forgive them, then we eat.
Who said that?
God damn,
Who
bro.
was it? Who said that?
What's in the scripture? The scriptures say, a man built a town with iniquity, established a city by blood, wall to the after walking is destruction. So that's the righteous recompense of the wicked.
Yeah, we gonna act like America wasn't built on the blood. And that's the thing, like, some niggas was saying that, tell me one country created America. Give me the reason why America is not the greatest country. We can give you a billion reasons why America is not the greatest country. He said, and then Jake gave his response, he was like, man, what country in the world has not had a rocky start or had a bad start? Like, dang, that's what you're gonna say to justify it.
That's the Jake that got so comfortable with society. They can't see past, they can't even see what was done to them, man.
Yeah, nigga got real estate, you got your kids in school, probably private school, thought of slavery, like, he took on the mindset of goddamn liberal nigga, man,
This is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 16. It says, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. I mean, there is more, but. Oh, yeah. And it says, and it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen? You ain't gonna get work, you ain't gonna be no rain. You're gonna be, essentially gonna be cursed. Go ahead.
Scriptures don't mind Dave, Yahushua said Dave that will not let the rain over the bring the bitter.
Yeah, that's what Cesarion got brought out. Okay, he said, no, let's not talk about that.
19.
Huh? Okay.
Says, and if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite the heathen.
That's right. The Lord knows smite thee.
Verse 18 again, if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite the heathen that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles.
So the Lord is going to smite those who don't. So say, well, we'll just use what God said. their current condition. If they don't like, if they don't like, if they don't like whatever rigor we're putting on them, all right, because Scripture says we're gonna rule with a rod of iron. Okay, if they give me the side eye, I have a right to do something about it. You know, because it says what we're gonna judge y'all. Y'all gonna be dumb in the kingdom, right? So if we had to run across the street with white woman was coming and jump in the ditch and go look at her and wait till she walked out, how much more to keep? How much more to keep? Where you're gonna be greatly despised, you're gonna be despised, it's gonna be a shame, it's gonna be a boiling shame to be in here like that. It's gonna be horrible, it's gonna be the worst thing on the earth. Just like it's the worst thing on the earth to be a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man. You see?
Well, going back to the, I think it's Joel 30, it speaks about how Esau was an ancient world. Pretty much he was chased out of the earth. You know, and the Lord put that curse on him in the beginning. You know, he said, shall be a vagabond and a fugitive throughout the earth. He's gonna go back to that. He's gonna be known. Like if he get out of his slave quarters, all right, he gonna get reported him. Like he gonna be running with like he got us running away and shit. You know, gonna capture him and
I'm just trying to see how that's gonna be possible with super when we have super.
right.
And
Well,
then
you know,
Syria's gonna have an eye. The eyes of the Lord gonna be on them.
right. Unless we allow it, you know what I'm saying? We allow Eden or Edomite to escape, feel like he's home free and shit, like you know. But then, right? Because they gotta have those same experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to, you know, they had Jacob the chain. You know what I'm saying? So.
Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 14, and it reads, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
What does that mean? Okay. Is that the Old Testament? Well, it really don't matter, man. Okay? What does that mean? That's prophecy.
Well, somebody, the scripture says that the Lord doesn't change. Okay? And like I read earlier, the Lord requires that which is the best. You know, so that applies even that.
We're going to the commentary.
We're just like in the kingdom.
We go to the commentary, and really goes to how this is referring to the kingdom of heaven. Someone is going to have a position of authority, and somebody's going to have a position of inferiority. So the sons of them that afflicted us, you put us in captivity, you destroyed us as a people. And it says, all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down. So you went from hating us to bowing yourselves down at the soles of our feet. That's a total switch, man.
Right, like the scripture says, as thou was forsaken and hated, and no man went through thee. So it's like all kind of. Yeah.
But it says, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated in America, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations.
Right, eternal excellence. Right? You saw, you know, like when you brought up, you know, they got to be pretty much you got to compare against heaven and hell. Right? Our heaven will be their heaven. The same way their heaven is our heaven. You know, so it's gonna be a roll. And that's how it should be. All right?
unto thee.
See, and they all had a hand in bringing down Israel. So, give me a point in time in history when the Lord judged all human nations on it. It ain't Cain. It ain't Cain. It ain't Cain. You can't say that it came because it's coming.
Because they like to say, oh, well, all people, all nations and tongues went into captivity at some point. It's like, yeah, but they didn't go to, the heathens didn't go into captivity all at once.
Yeah, under an everlasting kingdom ruled by the Lord himself in his control here.
It says,
I was gonna say real quick, scriptures, Psalm 73 goes into how the wicked speak wickedly concerning oppression. Like they'll minimize it to make it seem like it's really not that big of a deal.
Well, look at vocab. That's why I said that nigga's a walking insult. He's a walking insult. That's why he couldn't come up to us talking that Christian nonsense, man. You gonna have to ask him these questions. And if you don't, well, guess what? Now I'm gonna want
it says, and it says, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Now we might not even call it God. We might just roast you.
Yeah. Like, hey, Jake can roast somebody this morning, man. Jake can make somebody jump off there. Verse 16 it says, For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
So it's gonna be a complete overturn. You know? And then it says that we're gonna swallow it down. Just like we had to swallow. That's what slavery is about. And still, like, we still feel the bitterness and the reproach of the Lord's judgment on us. They're gonna have to. It's Deuteronomy 37.
That's what I was thinking that.
You go into what is that movie, Birth of a Nation? Remember they had Jake tied up and they were forcing food down his throat? They literally hammered his teeth out of his mouth. And with force feed.
They stuck a funnel down his throat, man.
Well, yeah, that's how it's gonna be. That's how the judgment. That's the indignation of the Lord. It's righteous king. And you brought means for judgment.
Extermination.
You brought forth meat for judgment.
Extermination.
So,
Yes.
37 years.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7, and it reads, And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
Yeah, that's the Deuteronomy 28, all those verses. Deuteronomy 28 to 68. And you're going to be carted off in ships. You're going to be shipped. Your children and your wife, they're going to be taken away. You're going to be put in slave chains, slave quarters. Right? You're going to be built. Right? You'll be making big rocks to medium rocks. Then medium rocks, small rocks.
Yeah, they're gonna be building, but they're not gonna. What does it say?
Oh yeah,
They're gonna build. They're not going to
enjoy it.
enjoy
You're
the
gonna
fruits.
reap,
Yeah.
reap much. Oh no, so much, but you're gonna reap little. You're gonna bring in.
Yeah. You got holes in your bag. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be subject to pain.
Yeah, that's right, man.
You're gonna have
Hey.
you got boils on your feet, like
Ain't that one little?
you're gonna have gout, like you're gonna perfectly gout. And you're gonna have I don't know, that's a great thing, heart disease. You'd rather not be a
Hey, brother, we better take all the time and have the spiritual powers back. You know, talking about raising, taking off white blood cells or something like that. It's like Esau's body and shifting it to the left. You know what I mean? Like that. You know, stuff like that.
It's so hard, but we can't even like thrive and like live like normal lives because the air we breathe in and food. We just don't get enough to survive.
Daily bread.
shit.
Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and upon and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee.
Yep. It's them that hate you first. Yep, they do. We ain't gonna act like we ain't got no haters. We got big haters. So is it prophet? So last.
This is Revelation 2, and starting at 25.
25.
It says, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
Yeah, that's truth. That's the understanding. That's the doctrine. That's the teaching. Right? And then we basically went over some of the doctrine. Right? Slavery. It's gonna be slavery. So-called white man slavery. The everlasting kingdom. All right? Revenge. The Lord is the avenger. Right? He's gonna pay you back for all the things that you've done. That's part of the doctrine. So we keep it.
It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Plain and simple.
That's straight to vocab. Because he was complaining about Isaiah 60.
Yeah.
But when you go in the red letter Bible, that's Yahweh Shah speaking, who you call Jesus Christ. So deal with that. And when you go into that word, it says authority. You're going to have authority over the nations. It ain't just talking about Esau, it's talking about all the nations. Psalms 83, all those that had a hand in taking the Israelites down.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned all.
And in fact, when you go into Psalms, the 2nd chapter, it says that I will give you the heathen for thine inheritance. So that's what Yahweh Shah is going to get, beginning with Yahweh Shah, then later on down, then it's going to trickle on down to the tabernacle of David, beginning with King David, the 12, and then the elect. Go ahead.
It says Revelation 2 and 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Come on, man. So they gonna get their ass beat into powder. That's the authority that the Lord is gonna give the Israelites. So when Captain Tazarak was saying that if you don't do 50 fucking push-ups, nigga, we gonna break your ass in, then that's what it means.
Well, yeah,
That's exactly what it is. He said if you don't do 50 push-ups, or it ain't gotta, if you don't listen to our authority, you're gonna get your ass kicked. And that's out the scriptures.
it says, Jacob shall be a fire, and Joseph a flame.
A flame, yep.
Israel is a fire, and Joseph a flame, and Esau a stubble.
Yep.
And we shall kindle.
Like damn, like I was just listening. Like yeah, everybody had a hand. Off the tag team, a handicap match. The handicap matches off of wrestling is 2 against 5. Everybody getting tagged in, getting whooping Jake ass.
17 verse 1 is like,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 17 nations versus 1 nation. Everybody had a hand in whooping Jake ass, tag teaming, whooping Jake ass, and we can't get nothing back. We can't get no type of payback. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
that's why I say
Man,
that.
get the fuck out of here.
He's a walking,
Fuck out of here, man. We don't care what y'all say. It don't matter. Go ahead, finish that up.
Well, to add to what else in on that revelation, to add to your point you just brought out, at verse Maccabees 2 and 10 says, what nation have not had a part in her kingdom have gotten up her spoils?
Come on, man. That's the licking the source. Everybody in had a hand in doing us wrong, man. And need I say doing us right, because we went off on Yahweh Shemal Shai. So this is technically our punishment. Cool. All right. We accepted. Yeah, we fucked up. All right. We accepted that. The elect, the prophets, the men of the Lord. Yeah, we do deserve our ass whooped. But now it's the scripture says, I will overturn. Now we're at the time where the Lord is finna overturn all of that, man.
he's going to fill that cup.
You know?
The scripture said that he used them to fill that cup.
Yep.
His his cup of indignation against us because we've been obedient.
Yep.
So they gotta drink that same.
They gotta drink that cup, man. And real quick, if somebody can, I know y'all finna close out. What is that? What is that? I don't know if is it Micah 6 or Hosea 6, where it says, "I will bind and it will be revived in the third day." Is it Micah? Micah 4? I know it's something. It's 6 and it's 6 and 1 of something. Hosea 6. Okay. Go ahead.
Hosea 6 and 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath torn and he will heal us.
See that? Come and let us turn unto the Lord. All right? He torn us down. The nation, the kingdom of Israel has been split, right? We all went into various captivities on the four corners of the earth, right? We all had our names changed. Satan. That was just Satan. It was Satan. We all had our names changed. Right? We all been hung, beaten, in all of the tribes. You know, Jake like to get on the nigga woman. All of these fucking women of the tribes is out of order, man. All right? All of them is out of order. So we've been torn. To show a nation is destroyed, you look at their women. Our women are totally against us. All right? So we've been torn. But it says that the Lord is going to heal. And that healing begins with the truth. All right? Go ahead.
It says, for he hath torn and he will heal us.
He have torn and he will heal us. This is the stages of us being healed. All right? Because remember, when you go into Genesis, it says that thou shalt bruise his heel. This shut down. Thou shalt bruise his heel. And our heel was wounded when we took it to captivity. It died? Yeah, it died. Go ahead. This was still going.
He hath torn and he will heal us.
Right.
He hath smitten and he will bind us up.
He hath smitten, right? He smote us, meaning he put the curses on us. And he will bind us up. He's going to bring us back into a hole again. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 2. After 2 days will he revive us. In the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. That's it. After
that 200 and after the 2,000 years, remember Yahushua been gone for 2,000 years, and in that third day he's gonna raise us up, and that's when we're gonna meet him in the cloud. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Then shall we know if we follow on to know the Lord. His going forth is prepared as the morning, and he shall come unto us as the rain, as the latter and former rain unto the earth.
Yep. So that's where we at now. That's the times that we're living in, is for Yahushua to come and return and bind us up. All right, retrieve the hopeful elect. All right, and we're going to be set into our inheritance as promised. This goes back to the promise he gave to Abraham. So that's it. Fuck.
I got one. Jeremiah 30 and 17. It says, "For I will restore thee from whose I That's the verse. Jeremiah 30 and verse 16. It says, "Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be exploited. And all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey."
Yep.
You say the prey part of the no. We're still praying. So how much more he's going to do? Maybe it's going to be something that's there that he's been taken.
Yep.
Verse 17, it says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds." That's speaking about how we have to find sores, they'll take care of it. You know, but the Lord restore, like Scripture says, when he returns, return with healing in his Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Jake talking about reparations and being restored. Jake, that's all Jake been talking about, since being, in his captivity. It's still 2024 reparations, but it's never gonna happen, man, because Esau has a perpetuation.
Yep.
It says, I'll read again. It says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord. Because they call thee the outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after."
Yeah, who no man seeketh after. Nobody is trying to help the blacks, Latinos, Native Americans out of the situation that we're in. Ain't nobody trying to do shit for us.
Scripture said, "Who shall bemoan thee?"
Right. Yeah, who gonna cry for us? Who gonna be the one to stick out their neck for us? Nobody.
Hey, because they got what they call identity politics. They're pandering to Jake with this whole identity shit.
Yeah.
Or they black, because they know Jake's simple.
Simple sheep.
But they ain't doing shit for Jake. They ain't doing nothing.
You got these simple ass motherfuckers talking about. You got Jake fighting over Kamala and fucking Trump. How stupid. God damn, we are a lost nation, man. Like we are truly lost. Like what JJ said, if anybody was lost, we're it. Shit, cause damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Both of them are though. Both of them.
You heard what Trump said about giving police immunity?
Yeah. So that means it's gonna be niggas getting their ass kicked even more. More police brutality. But Jake gonna rise up, man. Look, we in the stages where this government is finna do some shit to Jake, and then Jake ain't got have no choice but to say, yeah, we've been lied to. It's over with. We finna tear some shit up. That's what's gonna have to happen. The scripture said, "Who shall rouse them up?" The Lord is gonna rouse Jake up, and Judah gonna be the one, because Judah is the one who wants the better life.
Yeah.
All the tribes do, but Judah is like they're advocating, like, damn, like we getting whooped, like we need hope. What the fuck? Hope? No. And they gonna go crazy. Jake gonna go crazy.
We just had a Jake that was here, and we was talking to him
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
He was talking about how they bringing in migrants and this and that.
Yeah.
And they getting all these extra benefits.
Kept saying
And
that's
that's
gonna replace it.
right. Yeah, and that's what's fueling the anger. That's what they doing.
Jake getting roused up. Jake getting roused up. But with this election, man, this is one of the biggest what's finna happen. You know.
They said that this is the biggest turnout of early vote
Yeah.
in American history. I think he said 15.
Man, they going down to Egypt for help. This is that prophecy. They going down to Egypt for help. This is that prophecy. They finna get fucked up though. Yeah, Baba Kushab, if you can get it. They man, Jake finna lose.
Hey,
But Esau finna get their ass fucked up too. So this is a good battle. The Lord like the balance. Cause Jake finna be doing cartwheels out of fucking back doors and shit. They gonna find these congressmen. They gonna find these politicians. All right.
they've been finding
They gonna find a person that persuaded them to even vote. You told me, you gave, motherfuckers giving them good ass speeches. You know.
The motherfuckers is handing out the voter.
Yeah, the packets and shit. They gonna catch one of them niggas slipping. Pass it. You know? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 30, in verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord. They take counsel, but not of me."
Yeah, we telling y'all that none of that shit matters. You know. Now Jake wanna pay attention though. But see, that's a sign. You know, Jake never paid attention to politics. You see, Jake never gave a fuck about no politics. You know, but now I'm hearing niggas, drug dealing niggas, talking about playing 2025 and shit. I said, nigga, what the fuck you know about that shit? Don't come to me with that. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to hear about that shit. Yeah, you got Jake talking about, but Jake is like, the Lord is like putting Jake into that mindset of, all right, pay the fuck attention, you know? But there's a lot that still sleep. But you still got Jake that's like, you know, catching on, you know? Go ahead.
It says,
But start it over.
God, Jeremiah 31, Isaiah 31. It says, woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord,
Right?
that take counsel, but not of me.
Yeah, this is the only counsel that you should be taking heed to. Okay? This is the counsel from the heaven. This is the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and that covereth, and that cover was a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin.
Yeah, because it's a sin, first and foremost. There is a sin to even put another nation above you. That's a sin. You know? That's a sin. That's a law. You know? So you going down and voting for Trump, man, that's a sin. That's a sin.
You opted into the system.
Yep.
Like, damn,
Yep.
That's the sin on top.
You covering with the spirit of Babylon. You covering yourself with the false hope, the false make America great again. You going against the Lord because he said he's finna destroy America, which is Babylon, whether you believe it or not. Go ahead.
That's what I was going to say. Thy covenant with death shall be disannulled.
That's it.
You know, you got Jake that made an agreement with this place. They join hand in hand. But
Yep.
it says, though hand be joined
Hand with the wicked.
shall not be unpunished.
Yep.
So you're going to receive that same judgment because you refuse like Esau.
Yep.
It says, verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth.
Yep. And that's the walking down when they're going to vote, when they're partaking in the life of this. You know, when they're basically what Jake is doing, they don't even understand that they're actually walking into a burning building. They're walking into the image of the beast because they're going to have to partake in everything that this place is about. So whoever becomes president, it don't fucking matter. They have an agenda. So if you're with Kamala, you're going to go with that agenda of Kamala. And then if it's Trump, it's going to be the agenda of Trump. But it's all really the agenda of the elites. It's the two birds. It's the one bird with the two fucking wings. A bird can't fly with one wing. They need two wings. And that is Kamala and goddamn Trump. Or the Democrat or the Republicans. All right?
Double-sided coin.
Yeah, a two-sided coin. Because Draconian is coming after this.
Yeah. No matter how you slice it.
No matter what happens, there's going to be laws. Because in either one who gets the president's seat, both factions have people that's ready to rise up by any means necessary. We're not finna stand for no black bitch being the president, no woman being the president, and we ain't gonna stand for this narcissist, tyrannical, you know, womanizer, you know. He's treason, you know. So both factions have motherfuckers that's ready to pull out that old Smith & Wesson and they gonna die for America. Go ahead.
It says, Jeremiah 30 and 2 says that, I keep saying Jeremiah, Isaiah 30 and 2, it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And the mouthpiece of the Lord are prophets.
Yep.
You know?
That's it.
That's why the scripture say, what is it, Psalm the second chapter. It says, pretty much how the Lord, they have shunned his counsel, pretty much. I'm roughly paraphrasing.
You said no. Proverbs 1. Proverbs 1. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It would none of my reproof. Okay. It says, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh
Mm-hmm.
and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, better like trust in the shadow of
Yep.
Quick to add to that point. Isaiah 36 and 6. It says, "Lo, thou trusteth in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt." And Egypt is not is America.
Yep.
You know, Revelation 11 and 8.
Yep.
It's the spiritual side of Egypt.
Yep.
It says, "Whereon if a man lean," you know, you like lean on something, trusting it.
Yep.
You look up. It says, "It will go into his hand and pierce it."
Yep.
So, and that's talking about the RFID.
Microchip. Yep.
You know,
Yep.
because Jake trusts in this society, they refuse to detach. You know, they're gonna seek to save their life when all hell breaking loose.
Yep.
You know, they ain't gonna be willing to let go.
Yep.
They don't trust in the Lord. They have nothing else. They place all their trust in His Lord. It says, "It will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust him."
That's it. Yep, and that's why Revelation 14 says that anybody that who gets the mark or take his the image or take his mark, he's gonna be destroyed before the face of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai and the holy angels. I think that's Revelation 14 and 9. Yep. Yep.
Back in Isaiah 30 and 3, it says, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame,
Yep.
and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion."
Yep. So the shadow of Egypt is basically a covering. You know, that's what a shadow does. It's like a shade. Like when a tree is, or like a big ass tree is over you, it acts as a shade to you. That's a shadow. So that you're gonna put yourself underneath.
Covers you from the hazard, the sun.
Yep.
the
Yep.
hazards.
From rain. You know. Yep. So now remember Psalms 91 speaks about abiding under the shadow of the Almighty. So it's either the shadow of Egypt or the shadow of the Almighty. Who you gonna choose to be your protector?
It's a lesson.
You know? You got it.
It says, tells it on that.
Okay.
Then you got also Isaiah 30 and 1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many."
Yep, the strength of America, the military, you know, the power of Egypt, you know, the technology. Go ahead.
It says, "And horsemen, because they are very strong. But look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh."
Yeah, that's perfect because that's them putting themselves under the shadow of Egypt right there. You see? And not under the shadow of the Lord.
That's why the scriptures say, "Go unto the gods that whom thou hast chosen."
Yep, right.
You know, and Esau is a power. He's you know, a God, if you will, a power. I think it's 2 Corinthians 4 and 4.
Yep. Well, he is a god. He's a god. He's a god. Esau's a god on this side.
But yeah,
He making shit happen. Yeah. He the god of this world. Yep.
He come with miracles.
Right. Yep.
That's the miracle that they chose to mesmerize the people. So like it says, "The trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But look not at the Holy One of Verse 2 it says, "Yet he also is wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his words." Where the Most High, will not return unto him void, but shall accomplish the thing whereto he sent him. So nobody gonna call back his words if he said it. If he said it, he meant it. So the Lord is not a man that he should lie. So these prophecies are gonna come to pass. It says, "But will arise against the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity." So it's going to rise against this place, the house of the evildoers, people of the Lord's indignation, you know, and to the help of them that work iniquity. So you got Jake that's helping Esau forward his wickedness, unbeknownst to them. They thinking they doing a noble cause, you know, make America great again, but when has it ever been great for you? You know?
Not never.
right now. I was watching that earlier. You know, black niggas for Trump. Man. Okay. Oh, one more verse. Verse 3, it says, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses are flesh and not spirit.
The Lord will show them that they just didn't hear them.
I will not meet thee as a man. He gonna come as a power. He gonna come as a power.
What you say, without saying to him that slaved thee, I am a God. It says, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together.
That's it.
So with that, hey, Lord, Sister Edifying, right? To next time, we give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Abba, and Shidi, Apostle, to bring next time. Shalom to the night.
Shalom.